Today's short video is about a viewer question on my toe shortening surgery. And the question is, if I get a toe shortening surgery, how long until I will be able to play sports, soccer in particular, again normally? Answer's straightforward, pretty easy, about 4 to 8 weeks, but it could be sooner, it could be later. And the answer behind that question is really your scar tissue. So for example, when we remove the sutures, the skin edges are well healed about 2 weeks. But if you tug pretty hard on some patients, it can kind of gap. The scar tissue itself kind of retains that thickened purplish color, and that's sealed up around the 3rd week, which is the earliest I've had somebody go into a sporting shoe or cleat and go back and try some practice. One of the biggest problems, of course, is torque. And Leonardo da Vinci said something about the foot in some of his writings and could not understand how the foot could take such action abuse. And it's true, it's force times lever arm, and you're pushing off every time. Again, to refresh what we talked about on the toe shortening surgery, you can see that at one of these knuckles, we are removing a small piece of bone, because the next question the athletes will ask are, hey, am I going to mess up my surgery? And believe it or not, it's no. There's no special spacer. There's nothing really but bone pressing in on itself. Once the foot is inside the shoe, it's pressed together and it's held tight. So it's not going to move the area, or even if I put the pin to keep the toe straight, that is, it's not going to mess that up either. So you could push through it, at least go to practice. As for a big game, again, it's depending on how much you push off of it, and God forbid someone steps on the cleats. There's all those types of things. So, you know, as a surgeon, I'm going to say, let's be conservative in between that 4 to 8 week period. But if you have absolutely had to, you're scholarship based, maybe it's something that's not full contact like track and field, those patients can go back and practice or even go to a meet as soon as 3 weeks. Again, hopefully that was helpful. Let us know if you have any other questions. You can go on to Dr. Robert J. Moore III or Ask Dr. Moore on either YouTube channel and post your question. I'll do my best to get to it. Stay healthy and one step ahead.